Hello everyone, today we'll talk about media crop, its market and competitive strategy analysis. The first part is industry overview of media crop. Media crop is the largest media and content producer in Singapore and also serves as country's public service broadcaster. Its model is unique. It operates as a hybrid combining public service obligation with commercial media objectives. This means it must produce content that serves national and social growth while also generating revenue to remain competitive. Media crop operates across three core areas: television, the free-to-air control such as Channel 5 and Channel 8 provide news, local dramas, and entertainment. This has traditionally been the company's core business with strong mass audience reach. It also includes radio, multiple stations across different languages, research, commentary, and daily ratings. While stable, its growth potential is limited. Another core business is digital platform. May watch for video streaming, may listen for audio and podcasts, and CMNS for digital news. This segment is the key focus for MediaCorp's digital transformation and future growth. Revenue comes from the two main sources. First, government funding around 380 million Singapore dollar per year, which issues stably and supports public service content. Second, commercial revenue from advertising, content licensing, and brand partnerships. The change here is that advertising is increasingly moving toward digital and global platforms. The Singapore media industry is undergoing rapid transformation. Competitive landscape media crop competes not only with local players like SPH Media but also with global platforms such as Netflix, YouTube, and TikTok. The competition is no longer about content alone but about attention. Revenue models shift. Traditional advertising is declining. Growth is new in digital advertising, subscription and content monetization, particularly on streaming and social platforms. Third, consumers' behavior shows attitudes are moving from TV, streaming, and short-form social media video consumption is mobile first, on demand, and algorithm-driven, reducing the influence of traditional broadcasters. The second part is market dynamic. First, market size. Singapore's digital media market is growing steadily. The growth is driven by three key areas. OTT streaming platforms like Netflix and local streaming services are expanding rapidly. Short-form video, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are capturing younger audiences. Digital advertising from traditional TV and radio to programmatic, data-driven online, and so on. So in conclusion, growth is happening in digital, not traditional media. Second key term, behavior is the main driver of change. We can draw conclusion from the data. Attention is moving away from TV to digital and social platform. Implementation of MediaCorp is traditional TV and radio. MediaCorp's current streams are losing younger audience. Streaming and short-form video now demanded attention. MediaCorp must accelerate digital content and platform integration to stay competitive. The regular environment is government funding ensures suitable and content must align with national guidelines. The implementation is stability is guaranteed, but innovation and commercial flexibility are limited. MediaCorp must innovate with regulatory constraints while adapting to audience trends. In summary, to stay relevant, MediaCorp must leverage its strong local content and government support to grow digital offering and attract younger audience, transforming from a traditional broadcaster into a digital-first content platform.
Hello everyone, my name is Yifei. Now I'll present on MediaCorp's user growth strategy, shifting from mass broadcasting to niche depending. In today's streaming landscape, the one-size-fits-all approach no longer works. I'll walk you through our core customer segmentation, identify who truly matters, and uncover the key insights driving current challenges. Okay, who are MediaCorp's core users? The data tells a clear story. It's not Gen Z, it's the 45 to 65 age group, who we call the new age saver. 3 reasons. First, loyalty. They contribute over 60% of total viewing time, watching Channel 8 news, dialect dramas, and nostalgic variety shows. Second, purchasing power. They have high disposable income and are willing to pay for Me-Watch Premium. Third, emotional connection. In the multicultural Singapore, MediaCorp's local content helps them feel connected to their identity. Secure this group, and you secure MediaCorp's foundation. So, what does this group look like? Let's build a persona. Identity. Heartland opinion leaders. Neighbors, hawkers to regulars, working professionals. Behavior. A 3-screen habit. Live TV, Me-Watch catch-up, and Facebook discussions. Motivation. They pay for belonging. Content that reflects Singaporean life. Digital habit. They are not tech-averse. They dislike complexity, but are comfortable with voice search and one-click sharing. Technology isn't the barrier, by design is. So, if these users are so good, what is the problem? There is a big gap. First, a show problem. MediaCorp wants young viewers, so it makes favorite dialect shows and old favorites. It doesn't give core users what they want. Second, a tech problem. When a 60-year-old opens Me-Watch, the front page is full of new shows and K-dramas. The shows they love, they have to search for them. Third, a feeling problem. Core users feel MediaCorp doesn't care about them anymore. They feel the company only wants young people. They hurt their loyalty. The main point. MediaCorp is trying to get new users, but it forgets its best. Most loyal users, they feel left out, so they watch less, and some may stop paying for MeWatch. Let me give you a real example. The Star Awards. The show got okay ratings, but among core users, complaints on social media went up by nearly 30%. Why? 1. Who was on the list? The list had many new stars. It left out older actors. Those are the faces core users grew up with. 2. How to vote. The voting had too many steps. Users had to download many apps. This kept out users 45 and older. They felt locked out. 3. What happened after? Many core users said on Facebook, "This show is not for us anymore." Some said they will not watch next year. That is a big warning sign. What we learned. For big shows like Star Awards, MediaCorp must take care of its core users. Do not just chase young and new viewers. Do not forget the group that keeps the whole platform going. If MediaCorp keeps doing this, the company will lose its best users, and once they leave, they may not come back. That is all. Thank you.
Now, I will start with MediaCorp's value proposition. MediaCorp creates value through trusted local content in its integrated media network. For audiences, it provides credible news and culturally relevant local content across multiple languages. For advertisers, it offers nationwide reach across TV, radio, and digital platforms like MeWatch in a brand-safe environment. In terms of differentiation, MediaCorp has both strengths and weaknesses. Its key strengths are strong local content and high public trust. However, it is less engaging compared to global platforms, and it lacks strong personalization features. As a result, it struggles to attract younger audiences. So overall, it is strong in trust, but weaker in engagement. Next, advertising is becoming increasingly commoditized. Ad space can easily be replaced by platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. This leads to price competition and reduces MediaCorp's pricing power. So its advertising business is already under pressure. For positioning, MediaCorp sits in a hybrid space. It is not premium like Netflix and not purely entertainment-driven like TikTok. It combines public service media with mass entertainment. However, this positioning is unclear, especially for younger audiences, which weakens its brand identity.
Hello everyone, I will now present Section 5, MediaCorp Competitive Landscape Analysis. In this part, I will identify MediaCorp's key competitors in Singapore's media industry, compare core data with these competitors, and summarize its competitive challenges and core advantages. First, let's look at MediaCorp's three key competitors, divided into direct and indirect competitors. The first direct competitor is SPH Media, which directly competes with MediaCorp in news, multilingual content, and advertising services. The second direct competitor is Viu Singapore, which mainly competes with MediaCorp's streaming platform MeWatch in long-form video and entertainment content. The third is TikTok Singapore, an indirect competitor. It does not operate traditional media, but it seizes a large number of young users and digital advertising budgets, posing a significant threat to MediaCorp. Next is the core data comparison table. All data is from 2025 to 2026 authoritative industry reports and official corporate releases, which are authentic and traceable. In terms of core business, MediaCorp has a full media layout covering TV, radio, MeWatch, and local content production. In terms of user scale, MediaCorp dominates Singapore's TV and radio market with over 3.6 million monthly active users on MeWatch, while TikTok has about 3.4 million monthly users in Singapore, mainly young people. MediaCorp's strengths lie in public credibility and local original content, but its digital user experience innovation is relatively slow. SPH faces declining print revenue, VIU lacks local original content, and TikTok has low news credibility. Finally, let's summarize the overall competitive landscape. MediaCorp is currently under triple pressure from traditional media, streaming platforms, and short video platforms, with a clear diversion of young users. At the same time, MediaCorp's advantages in local content creation and TV radio coverage are still irreplaceable, which is its core competitive barrier. This analysis also provides solid data support for the next section of our group's presentation. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Based on our analysis, there are three key issues. First, its audience is aging, as younger users move to digital platforms. Second, its content is less competitive and less engaging. Third, it faces strong pressure on advertising revenue from digital competitors. Overall, it is losing younger audiences while facing monetization challenges. Our first recommendation is to build a short-form content ecosystem. MediaCorp should invest in local creators and develop more short-form content. This will help attract younger audiences and increase engagement. Second, MediaCorp should develop a data-driven advertising platform. By using first-party data, it can offer more targeted advertising. This will improve ad performance and increase revenue. Third, MediaCorp should expand into Southeast Asia. It can export content and collaborate with regional partners. This helps create new revenue streams beyond Singapore. Finally, MediaCorp should reposition its brand. It should move from being seen as traditional state media to a modern content and entertainment platform. This means shifting from authority to engagement and becoming more digital-focused. Overall, MediaCorp needs to evolve into a more engaging and digital-first content platform to stay competitive.